Welcome to the Porsche Club of Great Britain Clubhouse here in beautiful Moreton-in-the-Marsh. And I'm here today to launch a really exciting new initiative for the club, the Porsche Club of Great Britain Advanced Driver Training Programme. And joining me is the architect of that programme, Advanced Driver Coach Rob Colbourn. Rob, what is this all about?
Put simply, it's a group of instructors that I've put together to help members get more from their driving experience on the everyday experience, whether it's track or road, and whatever that means to each individual.
Okay, and you know, there are a lot of driver training programs and coaches out there. What makes this initiative different?
The connection with the product, I would say specifically. Everyone on the team has worked with specific Porsche products for over 20 years.
And there's a historical connection as well, isn't there, with yourself and driver training?
Yeah, absolutely. So Porsche members, Porsche owners would have been having provided driver training one-to-one since the late 80s, 1988, with 930 owners. I'm lucky enough to have been mentored by the guy that delivered that. So this is the 38th year since that first began, so we're looking at continuing that into the future, yes.
Okay. And in a practical sense, how will members across the country interact with the driver training programme?
So it's all one-to-one. We've got instructors from Scotland down to the south coast, east to west. There's nearly a dozen of us on the team. You'll contact the coach individually, independently, and then you'll have your own unique conversation with that. So again, it will be bespoke to each member, so whatever they're looking for will get tailored to them.
Mm-hmm. And in a modern world with the modern traffic levels and all that kind of thing, what do you think is the relevance of driver training programs? Why should members consider doing this?
So I suppose twofold. There's your performance in the car, and then, as you say, traffic levels. There are so many people who are going to try and help you into a ditch on your way to work that actually managing the environment and around you is of huge value, I would say.
Well, that sounds like a really exciting and hugely valuable new initiative, Rob. Where can members access these new services?
Okay, well, anyone who's interested, if you want to just go on the website, all of our names and contact details will be placed there. You'll get a sense of where we're located geographically, which region is going to be the nearest coach to you, and that's where you'll find out who we are, what we've done, and you can select which coach looks best for you.
I met Rob about 3 years ago at a track day. Rob sort of took me on board and was very patient and very generous with his time, with his understanding, and I improved my driving skills because of that. I actually then had a one-to-one with him for a day, road driving, which again I found extremely valuable.
My enjoyment of the driver training and with Porsche product, I think it's, you know, I think Porsche have got it right, you know, because what's available on the car makes you a better driver, I think personally, because obviously what's, you know, with the systems on the car, you know, it's something that I just love to learn about really, and become a better driver, and what a product to do it in.
I've had a lot of driver training. It was really important to me that when I got a car that I really wanted to take out and enjoy, that I guess I was good enough for the car. So I've done road training because I want to be safe on the road, but I also wanted to go out and have some fun. So I've also done some circuit training and also a little bit of limit handling so that I know when I'm out with my car, I can deal with any situation that's going to crop up. And that was something that was really important to me.
You can never learn enough, you know, and I've grown up, you know, from the age of 10 I sat in the driver's seat and drove the car using the gears and the clutch, everything myself, and that's continued all my life. So yeah, I suppose there's greater enjoyment of driving the car really.
You want to become a better driver, so there are a lot more things that you want to learn about, and with the driver training you can go into details with handling and general things like that really, which is important really.
I think in the future I want to just get better and better to live up to the fantastic car that I've got and to think I'm doing that car justice. So I think it's opened up this Pandora's box for me that I can just see much more in the future that I want to do and more that I want to get out of my driving.
So I'm stood here in the clubhouse with a genuine Porsche legend, a man that needs no introduction, Richard Atwood. And appropriately, we're stood under arguably his greatest triumph. But Richard, you're going to be involved in this new driver training program, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And I always wanted the country to recognise that Porsche drivers are the best drivers. And that's not necessarily true, but that's an ideal thinking of how to promote safe driving, really, with fast cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And after your racing career, you have been involved in driver training for decades, haven't you?
Yes, I have. I started with one of Porsche dealers. I got very, very friendly with them, and they supplied me with so many used 911s because I didn't want to afford a new one. So it worked perfectly. And that's when I started helping them on, they're quite motorsport orientated, so they did the odd track day and I helped with them. And I took some of their customers out. So it really started with them, I suppose.
Well, there you have it. Not only does the Porsche Advanced Driver Program offer the chance to boost your skills and to learn new techniques, but you may even end up being tutored by a Le Mans winner himself.
Well, that's questionable if that's good or not.